guys, we're going to try that one more time now that the dog stopped. Welcome to Extruded. Today we get to play with the car. A couple of things I want to do that should go pretty quickly. First one, you can see right in here is where the in-cabin air filter is. Goes behind this little tab here. These are little spring-loaded doodads. I don't know if you can see them. That are barely have any tension on this little door here. There's only 3 of them. So we're going to pop that, take a look at that filter, replace it with a Fram Fresh Breeze. I couldn't find, strangely enough, I couldn't find a HEPA filter for this car. Now, they may exist, I just couldn't find one, and my Google Foo is pretty strong. So, I'm going to go with that thing to try and hopefully not have so many bad smells in the cabin when I'm in traffic. Because, honestly, it stinks in there if I'm behind a car. That's the first thing we're going to do. I'm going to set the camera down and get to it. I will try and talk my way all the way through the whole thing. Right, so first things first, the springs clips, they just kind of pop up. Nothing special to them. Not much tension, like I said. It's the third one. No, way up there. And then the door the top lip pulls towards you and up a little bit. And, oosh, I don't know if you can see. It's pretty nasty. Bit of a rubber seal, but it's like covered in dirt and dust, so it's probably not sealing very well. Honestly, not sure if it's supposed to. I don't know where that air comes from. I wonder where... I don't know what the actual intake is for that. But, oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta move the camera because before I take this thing out, you gotta see. If you can see. Can you see what's in that filter? And how it, like, doesn't even really fit? Like they just shoved something in there. This is what happens when you buy used at 83,000, I believe was the mileage when I picked it up. Currently at 87. So, go ahead and just try and get this out. Yeah, that's what was in there. I mean, okay, got it. Got it. All right. So that's where that belongs, on the ground. So let's see, is there anything in there that I can see that's obvious? I'm going to use the camera for this, try and get in a little bit closer and replay it later, but it's kind of hard to see. I don't see anything obvious that is problematic there. So also the new filter is a little bit stiffer on the edges, so it should hold its form better than that thing. I don't even know what kind that was. I didn't look to check. So the Fresh Breeze is supposed to have the baking soda stuff and part of it carbon filtrated. So I expect this is going to do a lot better for me for what I need out of it, right, than what was in there, which was basically a rat's nest. So hope you pardon my camera work today. This is a very kind of spur of the moment. So this, okay, so it feels like there's a way for it to go. Alrighty. Maybe this is more interesting than I thought. I didn't really watch much in the way of videos on this. I just watched one to figure out where it was in the car. pretty straightforward. It's one side or another, almost like, oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's not really fitting very well. Can't really tell though. Looks like there should be, right? So it's kind of binding to try and get it in around 180. Okay. I can kind of feel that it's mostly in place. I really don't know though. Like, I'm not sure how far in it's supposed to go or how weird and jacked up it's. Is it supposed to go up at an angle? Instead of going in flat, it seems to be going in like that way, and I don't know if that's right or not right. I honestly have no idea. But it's in. I can feel it like curving up. So I feel like maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Don't know. I'm not a mechanic. So, okay, got it in. I'm gonna go wash that off and we'll be back. Alright, we're back, cleaned it up, and as I was walking back out here through the garage, I discovered what appears to be motor oil on the garage floor. Slide this back in. And it basically just kind of slides in like that. A little clip that really is, probably could do with a little extra bend, you know, hold everything in place. So yeah, engine bay is decently clean. Probably could use a little love. It's dusty, but in general in pretty good shape. This is what's on the floor. And it's definitely oil of some sort. It's very clear, but almost kind of pinkish. I don't know. Not a mechanic. So, I don't really know what's happening over there. I'm going to have to check that out. I have no way to lift the car, so I'm probably going to have to take it in, back to the place that just did all the fluids. This should not be happening. Don't know, but that's kind of putting on pause everything else I was thinking about doing today, because now I gotta figure that out. I was gonna do the clutch pedal return spring and the taillights, and now I am going to put some kitty litter down and get a hold of the shop and see what the hell's going on. So, sorry, all you got to see was air filter today. It's a little weird. It's different than I thought it was going to be, like much more difficult to get back in there. I expect that's what it is supposed to do, the way it did it. Oh, the hood, you can really see where the paint swirls and scuffs and everything are. If you can see that on camera or not. Pretty bad. So, it's okay, paint correction and ceramics in the future at some point. We'll get there, one step at a time. Stay cool, guys.